Happy Friday, everybody. Chris here. Friday market update. And a lot of people liked my perspective on nerdy charts last week. So we're going to do it again this week. Today's nerdy chart that we're looking at is the Purchase Application Index. So we get this information from the Mortgage Bankers Association. And what they do is they track data on how many people are applying for mortgages to buy a home. And it is probably the best indicator of demand that we have. So generally, when we see an uptick in mortgage purchase application data, about 30 to 60 days later, that's when we see that demand. And you can see from this graph, we've had a nice little hop here in the last couple of weeks here. And guess what? That coincides, of course, with interest rates going down and the Federal Reserve cutting rates. So, Federal Reserve cutting rates, that of course hits all the news channels. And so we're seeing a lot more buyer activity just within the last couple weeks and a nice upward trend. But you can tell, just by looking at this chart, we are still at near historical lows. And most of 2024, we were basically at historical lows for home purchase demand. Now, I want to talk a little bit about other signs of surging demand, and that would be Redfin's Home Buyer Index. And they measure home tours and showings and things like that. And it has reached the highest level since May. So that's pretty significant since May has typically, seasonally is one of the hotter months for people looking for homes. Last but not least, mortgages hovering right around that 6.2%. So that's the national average, 20% down, good credit. Of course, we're always locking in things that are better than that. But interest rates are continuing to trend downward. I expect them to trend downward. Like I said last week, it's going to be up and down. It's not going to be in a straight line. But the overall trend for the next 6 months should be in a positive direction, which will continue to push our demand upward. Thanks. If you have any questions about buying a home, give us a call. Let us know. Happy Friday. Get outside. It's freaking gorgeous.